he missed an opportunity to actually educate.
Chadwick Moore is a gay man, a New Yorker, and a journalist. Despite that holy trinity of left-wing qualities, he recently declared himself a conservative. Now he's finding out how intolerant the left can be. He recently appeared at Portland State in Oregon to deliver a speech, ironically defending free speech. Local activists greeted him with signs bearing slogans like "No sympathy for alt-right trash" and "Destroy your local fascist," and repeatedly interrupting his speech.
I am black, I am disabled, I am a woman, anybody who's completely
Sorry, is this your talk or mine?
I hope we can all work together someday.
I hope so too. It would have been really nice if you listened and then stayed for the Q&A. All right.
Girl, there's still time. We could punch you too.
Chadwick Moore made it out of there in one piece, and he joins us now. Chadwick Moore, thanks for coming on. So, what were you trying to say, and why the response to you like that? Why wouldn't they hear what you had to say?
Well, we were giving a talk about free speech, and we were giving a talk about orthodoxy on campus. And repeatedly the students would talk over me because they had no arguments. This was this new tactic to sort of disrupt the speech, to make sure other people couldn't hear what I was saying, to try to throw me off. Because they simply they're not educated enough today in school to properly argue. None of them stayed for the Q&A because they couldn't question what I was saying. They don't have any talking points. They're not being taught the other side at all.
Was there anybody in the room clever enough to catch the irony, hear someone trying to defend free speech being shouted down by people who I guess are for free speech? Or, I mean, did anybody see that part of it?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, that is the great irony. But we're seeing this all over. And, you know, these attacks on free speech come, they're nothing new to American society or any society across the world. And they come when the elites feel threatened, when their objectives are being threatened. Then we start seeing censorship. It's very interesting that the most powerful people in the Democratic Party, where are the dog catchers on the Democratic Party? Because they are feral animals running around on the left, attacking everyone, and the Democratic Party and the media are not telling them to stop. They're not standing up for our constitutional First Amendment rights. It's very surprising, and they're not winning any hearts or minds in this country by letting this behavior continue.
But they don't care.
They don't care at all.
You're absolutely right. What's happening here is the people in power are being threatened, and that's the ferocious response. The middle class voted one way in the last election. The people in charge of everything lost control at their own power ebbing away, and they decided to put a lid on it. Is any university you've been to so far made any effort to defend your right to say what you think?
I've seen nothing officially from universities. There are small student groups, mostly Republican groups, libertarian groups, free-thinking groups, they call themselves, who are defending this. But I've not seen any administration standing up. They don't stand up for the promotional materials being torn down, desecrated. I haven't seen, there's just silence from professors and administrators.
So you became a non-liberal. I'm not sure how you classify yourself politically, but you
right-wing extremist.
You left conventional liberalism later in life. Are you surprised by the response you're getting?
Absolutely. But what I'm most surprised about is the response on the right. The warmth and the embrace and the acceptance. The community that I've found on the right has been really amazing. When I came out as a conservative, I didn't know what awaited me. I didn't know any conservatives, really. And now I have this whole new community, and it's been great and supportive. The left is just, they're in their death throes right now.
None of it surprised me. I think I've been around too long. Chadwick, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Tucker.